Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Back by, what as Amir says, back by unpopular demand. We are back with the Immortal War. When last we left off, all of our lovely people here decided to go to the festival. They had a fun time. They yelled at each other a lot on the way there. Kochiki and Izumi got into it because Kochiki thinks that Izumi's hot for him and was like, I can't get anything political out of this. You're useless to me. And then
And Izumi is intentionally being useless to him just to waste his fucking time.
True. And then Izumi and I just completely blanked on your name.
Hiroki.
Yeah, and Hiroki got into it.
More like Hiroki tried to get everyone out of it and Izumi pulled Hiroki into it. And then he went, okay, fuck that, whatever. I'm leaving then.
I'm taking my ball and going home.
It wasn't even that. It's I'm taking my Kochiki and extricating him from this bad situation. Like, my life is on the line. Stop this. Like,
I don't remember that. It didn't happen. Didn't happen.
A likely story.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I won't be the odd man out.
Welcome to Cameraland.
Hello.
And other than that, they also went and met with the Yakuza, who agreed to let their new favorite person, Dalyata Shatoshka, go with them to potentially help find this seditionist traitor that is mentioned in the note that Nagashita stole. And then all of the magic users agreed to some sort of ritual, which is actually what we're going to get started with. So this is the same night of the festival. After you guys all get back to the Sleepy Shiba, Dalida would be waiting for you. She's just sitting there, you know, doing that coquettish little sit where she's like one leg over here, nice thigh, and is just watching all of you. And as you walk in, is like, did you have fun at your little festival?
It was fun. You should have gone. It was good.
Oh, yeah, this is still that night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Kochiki's still fucked up. I had so much fun. I had a great time. All my best friends. These are my best friends.
A lightweight.
yeah, Hiroki just pats him on the back.
I'm not a lightweight. I drank a lot, okay? I didn't have any fancy vodka or whatever.
Of course you didn't. And she like reaches out and like pets you gently on the head like a dog.
I nudge into it.
Jesus Christ. Hiroki
just-
is just looking at this situation with just like, he is stone-faced. He's just like, Jesus Christ.
And she's like, hell yeah, this little fucker knows his place.
Good lord.
Dom vibes. Let's go.
She is very dommy mommy.
Good lord.
But then she looks to the magic users in the party. So Izumi, Nagashita, Masahira. And is like, and what of my very special new compatriots? You are not drunk, no?
Not in the least.
Not at all. It would be inappropriate to be drunk on a night like this.
I can hold my liquor pretty well. It's fine.
She stumbles.
No, I won't. Oh, I could stumble because I'm fucking clumsy.
Good. I took the liberty of preparing our ritual. It is
Right
in the
now?
back. Was there
gonna do
better
it right now.
time? It must be
I mean-
done under cover of night.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we could do it like first thing in the morning after breakfast. Maybe.
Under cover of night beneath the stars. It must be done so.
Please remind me. The ritual was which one again?
You don't know. You just agreed to something where she's like, I have a way to figure out who the traitor is. And then you guys were like, hell yeah, no details asked.
Honestly, at the time I thought she was talking about a ritual to get rid of the curse or identify the curse.
Mm.
from
So did
underneath,
I.
But
Yeah, so did I. That's why I
Nagashita
agreed
did
to
not
it.
disillusion you of that notion.
This is what happens
So
when you
if you
don't read
thought
the
that,
fine print.
God, you're all such horrible people to one
no,
another.
we have two pretty good people, and me and and Kochiki.
We have two pretty
Yeah.
good people.
Oh my god. Well, she stands up and brushes down her dress and is like, "If you would be so kind as to follow me, brave samurai."
Wait. I got a question. I got like a little question.
Da.
Like the smallest of questions. Was this the ritual to get the thing off my back, or is this something else? Just curious.
This is a ritual in order to determine who your seditionist traitor is. Though it could help with that, now that I think of it.
Because
You
that
think-
might be the person that did that to you.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, what's it gonna cost? Because magic's always got a cost.
I've already
What's it gonna
taken care of it. All of you just, under no circumstance, disobey me. Listen to exactly what I say, and everything will be fine.
And ignore the children screaming under the floorboards.
I did not sign up to be a sub today. Okay.
It is for your own safety.
Mm.
And mine. This ritual
Mhm.
must be done perfectly.
Mm-hmm. No.
It's ironic because as much as Kochiki craves power, he's learning how much he enjoys being told what to do by this woman.
Oh dear.
Jesus.
We found the sub.
And then
Yeah.
looking towards Kochiki and all of the NPCs and Hiroki, it's just like, the rest of you may go. Do whatever it is you are doing.
Yeah, I think Hiroki is going to say, Kochiki, I think that, well, there are certainly, maybe we could get some food. Get some food in you.
Yes, we'll have food. I have sake. Where's the beer?
We should go
Yeah,
get
but-
food far away from here.
That would
Uh,
be best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Especially
I'm
if you
like,
are squeamish.
yeah, I'm like a hurrying fucking like Kochiki. I'm like, bud, we gotta go. This is not our scene. Like you are drunk. I am taking care of you right now. I don't want either of us to die. Like,
I've never seen a dark ritual before.
yeah, just pushing the.
What exactly do you mean by squeamish?
And she just starts walking back towards the backyard and does like a little motion with her hand for you to follow.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look
dear.
at the rest of who's here and be like, we don't have to go until we get answers. I mean, like, it's not like she's forcing us to go until we get answers. We could just stand here defiantly and wait for her to give us some answers.
But this is also a way to discover who the potential traitor is, and I believe we owe it to the Emperor.
The potential traitor is just probably the same people that put that shit on my back. Right? Like, it's
Exactly.
just-
And it might help us find out which one of that family it is.
Or we could just burn the whole family. It's fine. The whole family.
Without proof, we would be the next to burn, most likely by the Shogun's hands.
Man, Masahiro is
Man,
not the
I'm-
type of person, but I'm the type of person like, oh, you must be related to the Shogun.
Mhm.
Burn it all.
Just
Burn
say
it.
Yeah,
Just
I was
burn
about to
the whole
say, I'm
shit.
glad Hiroki isn't in the room as you say that. He'd have some words.
Just burn it. Shit burn.
Shit
Look,
burn.
Hiroki, someone took a lawnmower to your family, okay? It's what
Okay, yeah,
happened.
okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine.
God damn, that was good.
Somebody smoked some grass.
Boo.
You got smoked, bro.
You guys are the best. This is my family. The W.
Hey, it's not my family, honest.
Sounds like your family took a big L.
They did. They did.
Jesus. All right.
So yeah, do you guys follow after her?
Yes.
Follow the clicking
Follow.
of her heels.
I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna drag my feet and be at the tail end of this fucking Congo line.
All right. All of you follow her into the backyard, and it is an
Congo?
elaborate setup that she has. There is a circle of salt, a large circle of salt with 4 circles of salt at either cardinal, and around each of those is a series of red and yellow candles that are alternate red, yellow, going around all of it. And then in something red is a sigil marked into the middle of the larger of the salt circles.
Written in something red. Gotcha.
And all of the candles are gently flickering in the light night breeze.
Like one more question. Is this blood magic?
No.
Is it dark magic? I guess I had 2 more questions. Is it dark magic?
It is.
Are we gonna tell anybody that I did this with you?
That is for you to decide.
Now,
Well,
a
here's the
question out
thing.
of character. Do we know if using this will affect us in any way, like spiritually?
This is a kind of magic you probably don't know a whole lot, because this is a magic that's considered taboo and forbidden anywhere.
What you said is dark magic.
Yeah, well, this kind of dark magic you don't think would affect your souls, because you're not the direct practitioners. You're basically
Okay.
being brought in as magic batteries.
Got it. That's why I just wanted to make sure, like, it wasn't gonna be like, oh, suddenly you guys no longer have access to any of your magic.
Oh no,
You
fuck no,
pissed
I don't
off
do
your
that.
people. Oh, okay.
Do it.
So
So
she,
Monster here probably mutters something like, "For the Emperor. It's for the Emperor."
she motions to it. She's like, stand in one of these smaller circles, but under no condition do you break any of these circles. Stand perfectly still in them. Do not disturb the candles or the salt. That salt is all that is keeping you safe.
Oh, we're
Hello,
summoning
I'm-
a demon.
I'm
Or I
sorry.
guess
I
it'd
don't.
be-
I don't think we've met yet. My name's Izumi, and I'm very clumsy, and that's like a thing I do all the time, which is great. Maybe you should find somebody else to fucking fill your
Do you
hole.
want me
I don't
to
think I
pick
can fill
you
your
up
hole.
and- do you want me to pick you up and put you down in your circle?
Yeah,
Say
go
yes.
ahead.
Yeah, say yes.
Yeah.
Get Tommy Mommy to pick you up.
Oh, and she's got like the. She's tall. She has a ballerina's body. And she just reaches down, scoops you up. Like she is strong.
You're very strong.
She's drunk.
She's like, everyone where I am from is strong.
God, you must have like super good genes. Good for you guys.
And then she gently places you down in the center of the circle and pats you on the head.
Ew, I don't like that part.
And
You
goes-
don't have to do that again.
Remember, don't move.
I'll do my best.
And she goes and assumes her spot at the northern point of this quadrangle. But the other
Nah.
two...
Nagashita will take a place.
I graciously glide into place.
Perfect. She's like, hold out your hands towards the center of the circle, palms out, and concentrate on it. Listen to my words, and everything will be fine. So she starts to hold her hands out as well, and you see all of the jewels on her rings start to glow. She starts whispering. She says, "From blackest night I call to you. From deepest hell I summon you. Brightest fire, your domain. My will, your prison.
Oh god, we're summoning a demon.
By all of our powers you are pulled to my desire. Are you held?" And all of the candles flick out. And everything around you gets unnaturally dark. as the red sigil begins to boil and then burn. As it sparks to light, suddenly plumes of fire in multiple colors erupt from it and then go away. And there's nothing for a moment before it seems like every shadow in this area coalesces in the center and then begins to pull itself up as if the shadow was a liquid trying to take shape. And it seems to be a vaguely humanoid form as it stretches up its arms. And then you see two massive... At first they look like hands stretch out from its back, before dripping from the shadows the sinew of wings connects between them. And when the creature finally begins to materialize, it's like watching something decompose in reverse. The shadows become bones, become skinless flesh with blood vessels emerging through it and winding through, before finally this pale, veiny skin covers it and chitin in places, before the creature twists its head and you see it is just a mouth with no eyes, no nose, no ears. And it cocks its head like it's trying to get its neck to move under its own power again. And its eyeless face looks between all of you. And it says, "Who calls us? To what end are we summoned?"
And point to this woman.
I'm not moving. I'm keeping.
Yep, not moving.
Oh shit!
And the demon is freed. You're all dead.
Yeah, actually, like, do any of you hesitate or react at all as this thing speaks in many voices?
Oh, there's just
Nope,
like
I'm watching the Ice Witch.
And
There's
she's
like,
just smiling.
sheer.
That's not creepy
This
at
thing
all.
needs to be sent back to hell. Look on Masahira's face. You belong in hell.
Oh, and I don't think you guys have ever seen a demon or even heard of a demon like this thing.
Not like this thing, but Masahira would know demon. Well, Mazoki, whatever, Mazoku.
And
I'd be. I
as
don't know how I'd be.
Zumi, maybe because you are the most likely to react out of all of them, this thing's lips pull back way too far with all of these mangled teeth as it swings its head and looks at you. And it's like, "Was it?" Or it's like, "You! Do you call us?"
Hypothetically, if I was the one to call you, what would that mean?
Interviewing the demon.
I taste the essence of your soul. It is sweet.
Well, thank you for telling me that. That's wonderful. You didn't answer my question. You just kind of gave me like a different statement about some other shit. So,
And it tries
I'm
to
looking at you.
reach out towards you. And when its hand
I'm-
reaches the barrier of the salt, there's like sparks as it keens and pulls its hand back in pain. And then it looks to the witch, who is like... And she smiles wide, and you see her mouth move as it's forming words. But nothing words comes out. It sounds like the whooshing of flames. It hurts your ears to hear it. And as she says it, this thing recoils away from her and is just like, "It knows our name! It speaks it! It speaks our name!" And she says, "And now you are mine, bound to me and all I desire. Tell me, friends, what is it we wish our pet to do?"
I believe it'd be find out what's the word, sedition?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who is conspiring sedition against the Empire? And if possible, who put the curse on Izumi?
The sins of man I will find, but I must know something of them, something they have touched that I can smell. I will feel the sin on it.
That's a
Izumi,
good time to give him the note.
the
Oh
note,
yeah,
and
we've got
also,
a note.
yeah. Izumi's like, no, you're not. You're
You're
not
gonna take
sniffing my
some-
back.
Just like, I'm not interested in any of this anymore. Hi, my name's Amy, and I'm leaving. I'm done. Like, just, I'm like walk right out.
So Nagashita, you pull out this paper, and it's like, yes, come closer. Give it to me. Closer.
I'll look to the ice witch.
And she just says, don't step over the line.
Ah,
Toss
so I'll
the paper and make it pick it up.
definitely tossing the paper.
Make it, pick it up.
I have emblem that I ripped off of the thing.
You could also give that to it.
Okay, do I have 2 of those?
You do.
I think I have 2. So I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna give him 1.
And you
And
toss
I'm
it
gonna do
in.
the same thing.
And this thing, like, clambers down onto the ground and, like, it picks one up in these. There's only 4 fingers on each hand, and they're long with one too many joints. As it holds them between them and just, like, holds it to where it's the rest of its face should be, and just breathes uncomfortably, quietly, like, hunched onto its haunches as it does. And then it looks to the witch and is like, we obey, mistress of the night. And then there's just a flash of fire and it disappears.
Oh well, that's stuff of nightmares. This was
Well.
great.
Are we to wait until it comes back?
It is bound to me. It cannot harm me or anyone I desire it not to harm. I know
Cool.
its
So we just got
name.
you a pet. What's its name? Like, how do you say that?
You can't. It isn't in the tongue of hell.
Yeah. So, like, could you teach me how to say that name?
Why would I?
I don't know. It just sounded so weird and interesting, and I'm just so interested. That's all.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Well, lucky for us, I'm not a cat, so.
No, you're not. And she just calmly walks past you.
DM,
Mm-hmm.
me and Hiroki, while they're having this horrible experience, Hiroki and I, we're on our way to go find some food. Is there a shop or place where there is tea?
Does the Pope shit in his hat?
This
Yes.
is good.
Does the Pope shit in his hat?
You're in Japan.
Yes.
So I'm just
The
like
Japanese
draped over
Pope
Hiroki.
exclusively.
Hiroki, we should get some tea. I need
That
tea right now.
sounds. Yeah, like, and maybe Hiroki gets like a shiver down his spine and then looks back at the other place and goes, "That sounds like a wonderful idea, my friend."
There is like a wave of something that goes through the air, and everyone just kind of and
And
looks
I
around.
feel it like a warm embrace.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It is
did you
warm.
feel that?
That's the
I feel
thing. Is
good.
it feels like when you put your hand too close to a candle, but it washed over everything.
Something just made me feel really good inside. Did you want to go get some tea?
Of course.
I- Hiroki
Yes,
with like a
now, where
concerned
I
look
come
would be
from.
like, "Yes, absolutely."
Sick nasty. I want to use what?
Sick, nasty, man, demon summoning tea.
So there's a thing that I want to do when we get this tea. Because I have things now because I leveled up my character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dangerous. I'm excited.
So
Good.
I'm assuming Hiroki and I find ourselves at a nice bougie establishment because I would have no less. Whatever amount of money I gotta drop, you know how it is. Or Koku.
Thank you.
The
Yeah.
Koku.
You go to a very nice tea shop. There's an older woman, little heavier, and she has those really pulled tight eyes, makes it look like she's always giving you a sweet smile, a little bit of a hunchback, and she's like,
Mm-hmm.
hello, dearie.
Oh, yeah, and deep bow from Hiroki immediately.
I almost fall over because I'm still using Hiroki as.
Oh, yeah, Hiroki is probably very aware of that and, like, lifts up his arm as he does it.
Hello.
Forgive me, Master Samurai, but I cannot bend my back as I used to.
Oh, that is of no issue, I'm sure, right?
It is the rheumatisms.
Yeah, it's fine.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I would like your finest tea. No needs. I actually prefer to pour it myself. If you could just um set us up a table, perhaps all of the finest cutlery you
Are
have.
you, are you gonna,
Uh,
like, are you gonna try and pour this tea on yourself and then get mad at
hey,
her about it?
hey, I'm not gonna try and
It's
I'm
just-
gonna pour this tea in the
yeah.
cups, and you're gonna
That
like.
was out of character. Don't worry, Hiroki is just cautiously watching.
And the old woman behind the counter actually kind of looks to you, Hiroki, and like in this fake conspiratorial way is like, has the master been drinking?
Oh, and Hiroki will say, "Ah, but it would be improprietous if he had," with like a big smile on his face.
Of course, I had something I could give if he had been. Something to make sure that future him does not despise past him.
That sounds like it would be an excellent safeguard if he were to imbibe too much at a later point tonight.
If there ever were a time for such celebrations and overindulgences, as she hobbles back over to all of these black metal pots that are filled with dried tea leaves, and
Mm-hmm.
opens one, takes like a little pinch and sniffs at it, goes over to a different one and starts putting it in a metal kettle to burn. Well, not to burn, to steep,
Yeah.
adding the water. It's like, if ever there were time for overindulgence, tonight would be the night. The fortunes would not be unhappy.
Yeah, and Hiroki is just very quietly, he's showing respect as he's helping Kochiki. He's like, setting up the pillow for him to sit on and like, making sure his sandals are set straight in the doorway and things like that.
And she comes out and shuffles towards you. She has those wooden block sandals on and a very simple blue kimono. And she
Mhm.
just shuffles over and very in that very old person way, they can't get anywhere very quickly,
Mhm.
holding the kettle with both hands, and she's already just talking. She's like, now this must steep for at least 5 minutes, though it is stronger the longer it goes. When I was a young girl, like, by the time she gets to the table, you have heard like an entire story.
Yes.
Classic.
Thank
And
you
she
so much.
gently sets it down on the table and does her best to offer a bow to the two of you.
Oh yeah, Hiroki will bow immediately back. And he'll kind of hold his hand up a little bit as a you don't need to do that. Like your back is fucked. Say what?
Kochika will stand proudly and accept the bow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I deserve this.
Yeah.
And she
Oh my
hobbles back, still telling stories, and comes back with a set of nice tea. And little cups for the tea. They're made of black and white, and they have the yin and the yang in them, as well as one has a symbol for the moon and one the sun.
This is perfect. This is perfect. I've had a long day. Uh, I'm. I forget your name. Listen, have you had a long day? And I'm talking to you, Hiroki.
And I'm just looking at him. I'm like, yes, one might say that today has been a long one.
Mm, well, what I like to do after a long day is I like to relax. I have some tea with some loved ones, and I suppose you'll do.
Damn.
Hiroki gives you a deep sardonic bow of just like a whatever you say. Like,
Normally, I'd have my brother do this, but that explosion really bothered him. I actually heard him talking about going back to the Sun Clan. It's fine. It's fine. I have you,
yeah,
Hiroki.
yeah.
Ah. And after like 5 minutes, I'll let the tea do its thing, and
Mhm.
then I'll begin my best attempt at a tea ceremony.
Oh, we're
um,
doing a tea ceremony. Okay.
yes, it's a skill that I have as a doji diplomat. So, once per game session as a downtime activity using a T set, I can make a TN2 performance void check, targeting myself and a number of other characters up to my ranks in culture. I actually have, I think, 3 in culture, so, but Hiroki's the
Wow.
only one that came with me, so I pick Hiroki as my other homie. Um,
We're doing the meme thing for L5R. We're
yes,
actually doing the tea ceremony.
we are! Up
Hell
to one
yeah.
other participant may assist. I need you to assist me, or we will most certainly fail this.
Gladly.
Um, providing the usual benefits, so I get 1 extra ring die just for
Mhm.
them helping, and then I actually get an extra skill die because Hiroki is proficient in
In
performance.
performance. Yes.
Um, if I succeed this, then we each remove up to 3 strife. We can
Oh
actually
hell
remove
yeah.
more than 3 strife if we get bonus successes. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a 0 in my void. I mean, I have 1 in my void and a 0 in performance. So without your help, I was rolling 1 ring die. But now I get to roll 2 ring die and a skill
Excellent.
die. And there's something here that says social performance enlightened, which sounds, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something that Rowan should give me just because they want to.
Say that to me again. What is it called?
It's called Social Performance Enlightened. I'm not sure what that. It sounds like it sounds like this game's version of a inspiration. I don't know what that is. What is a Social Performance Enlightened? But either way,
Let's
I
just
have.
roll and see what happens.
Let's see what happens. So yeah, I
Yeah.
am drunk. So I'm clumsily pouring this tea,
And I
and
like
let's.
the idea that because you're not proficient in performance, Hiroki
Whoa!
is just moving your. Ooh.
Okay, okay, I got 2 successes, so I've already succeeded.
Yeah.
Um, and then I have an opportunity die. And let me
So
see.
I have 3 strife to let you know.
Oh! Oh! Okay, I'm gonna keep these.
Okay.
So I have 3 successes. No, yeah, exploding success just means I get to reroll. Yeah, so I have 3 successes and 1 strife. Um, with a 1 bonus success, that means we get to remove 4 strife,
That's an well,
right?
yes. You have 1 bonus success, and you also have an opportunity if it lets you do anything with that.
Sick. Okay, let's take a gander. So I gain a strife, but I only had 1 strife, and I just removed 4, and then you remove 4 strife as well, Hirogi.
Mm-hmm.
And then my opportunities. Do I have cool things I can do with? I do have cool
What
things
happened
I
to
can
my
do with opportunity,
spending
but I think
thing?
it's for
I used to have a
specific
thing where I
stuff.
could tell you guys what you can do.
Hey, Rowan, do I still
Uh-huh.
have the 2 fatigue from that fight with the guys in the 3 Yakuza guys?
No, a day's passed since then. You
Okay.
should have been healed from that.
My bad. I only had 2 fatigue. I just
No,
wanted to
that's
double
fine.
check.
That wasn't a
I
social
had
skill.
something. I have cheat sheets, opportunity chart. Well, for General Void, you can choose a ring other than Void, and the target number of the next check of that ring is reduced by 1. You could feel a chill down your spine, notice a sudden silence, or detect another sign of the supernatural. I feel like that's a really good one.
It really is.
What was
I
that?
think
Say that
that's
one
the
again.
one.
The second one is you can detect a sign of the supernatural if there's a spiritual disturbance in the scene.
Oh.
Ooh. Yes. I will do that. So as I'm pouring this tea and we're both feeling calmer, having our little sip, I have a "that's so Raven" moment.
Yeah, and
God
what it
damn it.
is you're in your drunken
That's
stupor
cheeky.
as you're finishing saying part of this tea ceremony and offering it to Hiroki. You notice in the flicker of one of the lanterns the shadow of this creature. This thing that walks like a beast on its toes with the reverse facing knees and the large sinuous bat wings. All you see is a shadow of this thing as it crawls along the wall and looks about, and seeing nothing, clambers up into the scaffolding and slinks up into an opening in the roof to let smoke out.
So yeah, as I'm sipping my tea, Hiroki, you just look across the table and you just see me like,
Yeah. And Hiroki's gonna be like, what are you looking at? And like he's gonna look over at the same area.
And you see it too. Just
yeah.
I see this and
it's just
freeze.
a shadow.
I freeze at seeing this shadow, and like my hand just gravitates towards my blade ever so slowly until it leaves. Hiroki is going to look and say, I don't know if that means they were successful, or if we're going to be cleaning a very large mess when we get back.
You know what? Let's just enjoy our tea while we can.
Agreed. And just both of us look at this and go, fuck that. Let's just have a good time real quick. Let's just...
Reginald, I am rather concerned with this demon situation. Ah, but you see, we are both atheists. Splendid, sips tea.
Oh no, it's better than that. It's the whole, like, dude, whenever we get home, everything's gonna be fucked. Yeah... Let's just not think about that for a little bit.
Splendid.
Vibe. And me and Hiroki just vibe. We remove
Hell
some
yeah.
strife.
Yeah, you remove that strife.
Between that terrifying sight and the tea, I've sobered up a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I like to think that as soon as you saw it, and the way this thing moved was like a spider, where everything is so slow and mechanical.
Absolutely
Pneumatic.
not. Absolutely not.
Everything about it just makes every part of your instinct go, I don't like it. It's scary. Kill it.
Yeah.
God.
Fighting's not my thing. I suddenly feel so much like this is probably the first time ever that I was super happy that Hiroki was right here with me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, good, a meat shield in case things get horrible.
I mean, you're not wrong, except the best part would be both of us would survive anyway. Or either, if I die, you're gonna die too. Like, not, you know.
No.
This is where you guys realize that this whole time it was Devilman Crybaby.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Nope, I'm out. I dip.
Yeah. I scoop. Judge, I scoop.
Judge! Demons!
But with that, I'm happy. I got to do a thing.
Yeah.
I got to
You
do
did-
one of my
you did the
diplomat
meme.
Diplomat things.
You did
Life is
it.
good.
We did a tea ceremony. I can officially say I've done one now in L5R game.
And it was only
Level it up,
interrupted
baby.
by an extra dimensional demon.
A drunk guy spilling tea all over the table and a demon crawling across the ceiling.
Hiroki
This
the
sweet
himbo
old lady.
samurai.
This is
Yeah.
just
Well,
my
how much
life
does
now.
this set me back?
Uh,
By the way,
just take like one boo off, and you're
Bet.
getting like enough of this tea that you can take home.
Oh, nice.
It's basically it's a tea. It's an herbal infusion tea that is full of stuff. Maybe there's even like a little ginger in it or something that's supposed to be like, this'll
Ooh.
give you a bit of a pep that'll wake you up from a hangover.
yes. I feel better now, and I don't have to do my dumb drunk voice anymore.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So what do you two do now once you finish your tea? Because it seems like old lady is doing that thing where she's very politely waiting for you to leave, but it's one of those please get out so I can close for the night things.
Was there any food with the tea ceremony?
We'll say there was some dongo.
Okay, nice, nice. Then Hiroki has eaten within the last hour, so he's happy enough. He can always eat more, but he might say, perhaps we should go and check on our compatriots.
I suppose. I mean, people want to do evil things. I don't feel bad for them. I don't know about you, but
Hiroki is going to be like, unfortunately, I think that some of them are, not all of them, but some of them are the closest chance I have at not immediately dying.
I guess. Abandoned me to go see the Emperor, and I gotta come save your ass. It's funny how those things happen. Whatever. Like,
Yeah,
and
and
Kochiki,
oh, go ahead.
and you better believe, Kochiki is nothing like Aaron. So, and like, he doesn't like stack any of the plates or make sure everything's
Oh
nice and
no.
tidy. He just leaves the table an absolute wreck.
Yeah,
Tea just
Hiroki
spilled all over the
actually.
place, and he's like, "All right, we'll go." And he flicks the boo onto the counter with the old lady. Sayonara.
Oh, and Hiroki is going to look back at the old lady with a slight amount of shame on his face, very quickly assemble the table in like a
Great tea.
reasonable state.
And she's
And then,
giving
like-
you one of those look that's like, yeah, he's an asshole, but I deal with them all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And then he's gonna like run up, give a very deep bow, and then like chase after Kochiki, who I am sure is already halfway down the street.
Oh, geez, what took you so long?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I think we start heading towards the site of the nightmaring.
Yeah, what do you three do once the ritual is complete and the demon has left?
Kick back.
Yeah, it's time to relax. We didn't get eaten.
Just a couple breathing, like as day becomes night and the sun must become moon, good must work with evil to sometimes root out the greater evil. Like, we were just facing down a demon, just
I will not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
I believe I am in need of some tea.
Daliato, what's in the summoning circle? Pain. Yeah, you guys are free to do it. What is Azumi doing now that after that demon bamfed off into the night?
Is it gone? Is it gone? Is it gone? No.
Oh, I'm gonna go find the dog. And I'm gonna go lay on the floor with the dog. And I'm gonna be
With the
like,
dog.
right, and I'm gonna pet the dog. And I'm just gonna be like, I think we made a big mistake. I think bad things have happened. I'm real nervous.
Yeah, the
I'm not
dog
into it.
does give you a.
Yeah, we're fucked, aren't we? We're like super fucked, huh? I'm just like talking to this dog.
The dog kind of, gives a little adjustment and then puts its head on its little paws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We're super fucked. And I'm just gonna lay my head back on the fucking floor while I'm petting this dog.
That's actually perfect for what I want to do next. So Zumi, you're here. You're petting Boba,
Mm-hmm.
and you start to drift off to sleep. Now,
Mm-hmm.
does Azumi tend to dream?
I think so, yeah. Pretty vividly, I would assume.
Well, this time, you kind of sit up in your dream world, and you are back in one of the nicer courtyards at your monastery.
Mhm.
And there, your master is raking one of the sand gardens, and looks back at you and is like, Ah, finally! I've been waiting for you all night. You've been
What?
staying up late again, haven't you?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Just nods and smiles at you. Something on your mind?
Feel like I'm making bad choices. Not just the staying up thing.
I know what happened tonight.
Oh
But
no.
everyone makes mistakes. The important thing is what we do with those mistakes. Right now, and he reaches down and picks up a little pebble and tosses it into a little koi pond nearby as it sends out ripples. He's like, the mind is agitated as water, and it is hard to see. But when it is calm, see, waves his hand over it, and the water turns crystal clear again. You can see the little fishies swimming around. It's like, when it is calm, all is clear.
Yeah. I haven't had a whole lot of time to be calm here lately.
Easy, he says, and walks over towards you and puts a hand on your shoulder and is like, do you fear dying?
Oh. No, I don't think I do. You know what I'm really afraid of? A stagnant life. Being stuck in one spot forever.
I felt much the same as you when I was your age, when my master passed. He kind of, does that old man lip smack and looks around, looks out over the mountains, is like, I thought that I could do so much better wandering the world than sitting in a monastery all day, when I realized something. There are two important days in our life. The first is the one in which you are born, but the second is when you can answer why. And for me, it was one day when I was here, tending this garden, as I always do, and you came out, and we talked, and we trained. And I knew in that moment that this was why, for my students, for the future.
About it like that. I never thought about that. I guess I was seeing it from the wrong perspective. Or a different perspective.
Because you are always running, always looking into the future, always anxious. Because you are not living in the now, you are living in the maybe.
Okay, real talk, Ronan, get out of my head. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that.
It isn't something that can be fixed. Not in this life, perhaps not in many lives. What is important is knowing that we are only here for a short while. We find our reason for it. We make it special.
Okay. I can do that. Are you
Sorry.
here? You're fine. Are you here right now, or am I just like vividly dreaming? Because I have some questions before you go, if you're like here now.
I am.
Okay.
Tonight, my Izzy, is my last night.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're fucking with me. I gotta go home. When? What did you? How do you know? What do you know? What do you mean? Like, are you gonna be around in the morning?
How does the cherry blossom know when it must fall? It simply is its time.
I don't like that. I think that you should just not do that. I think you should just not die. Nope, don't do that. No, I'm not even home. Yeah, I
But
went
you
on
are
this big
here
trick.
with me.
Yeah, I know. I know. I guess. Yeah, you're right.
We cannot control when these things happen. We can only control how we respond and what we do when it comes. That is the greatest test of life, is how we die.
Ooh, a third question you must ask yourself: what to do when you die?
What do you do when you die? How dare you make me feel feelings, you asshole. I'm very upset about the fucking feelings you're making me feel right now.
Oh, Amy.
I know, I'm very mad that this is even occurring. I wasn't supposed to be this involved. I'm just kidding.
And then he smiles and he pats your shoulder. He's like, but that is a thought for later. For now, I have the night.
Can I stay with you? Can we stay together? For the
Of
night?
course.
What am I supposed to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow you will wake up. You will have breakfast. And you will keep going.
What's gonna happen to the monastery?
The monastery is in good hands until you return. I know the business that you are on. I felt it in the wind and in the earth. You are doing good work. Even if you are doing things that I would not approve of. Demon summoning.
Questions that you didn't. I know, man. I know that was a bad deal.
Sometimes we must realize that when the fog rolls in and everything gets dark, it means that the dawn will be greater.
Okay. Okay. Well, since we've got nothing but time, I guess. What do you want to do?
You had questions for me, my pupil?
Well, yeah. I don't know how to run a monastery. This feels like a big question to ask.
He leans in really close and goes, do you think I ever did?
You seemed like you had it all figured out.
I was good at delegating.
Oh.
You must learn the greatest lesson of life. If you wish to cut the tree, you need not the axe. You need a fool and an axe.
Wait, follow up. Does that mean that I was the fool at one point with your axe? It was, wasn't it? I used to be the fool with the axe. Okay.
You were my
That's
favorite one, though.
I'm glad you think so. Okay. This is, honestly, that's not bad. You have put it in a perspective that I will take with me outside of this fucking game.
You must also know that, as we are taught, suffering is life. And all suffering is attachment. But attachment is not to have things or to want things. Is to refuse to let go of them.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's hard. Hey, this is totally not related to anything, but there's a fucking raccoon dog. Like I gotta. Is he a tanuki? Is he a
He
tanuki?
is a tanuki.
Okay, I'm hanging out with a tanuki. Like the last thing I remember when I fell asleep is I was petting a tanuki, and nobody else knows but me. Well,
You-
probably the person that takes care of him, but nobody else knows but me.
You will always find great friends.
Yeah. Well, I did accidentally pull a mask off of an oni while I was
Oh,
out. I know. Like who does that? I didn't. It was wild. And then I had to go and I had to find a kitsune to like prepare the mask and also hide the oni because apparently he's not bad. And that's kind of how we all kind of got into a big shit show. Sorry, you don't like it when I curse. It is a mess. It's a lot.
and as you're talking,
It's
he's just sitting there with his staff under a peach tree.
mm-hmm.
He's like, your fire must still be tempered. But I was never good at discipline either.
Okay.
Do
I'll
you
give
have
my
any
best.
more questions for me?
I have so many questions, but none of these questions would be pertinent to the story. I think Izumi would just want to take her time and talk to him as much as she could. So,
He smiles. He's like, train with me. One last time.
okay.
And the two of you do. You do all of your monk flourishes and motions. You learn to move the water. You move the earth, the fire, the wind, all of it. And after a while, he sits down under the tree tired. He's like, ooh, who thought you could be so tired in a dream?
Yeah.
I have one last thing. Easy.
Yeah.
Promise me something.
Depends on the promise, but I'll try.
Oh, look after the monastery. And keep it home for the people who are still there and who have yet to find it. Because I
will.
know one thing. There will come a time when you will be here under this tree and one of your students will come in and we will have met one more time.
Amy just goes, "Fuck, you got me."
Aw.
And she's gone.
And she's done with this campaign. She's buying a plane ticket to Wichita to kick my ass right now.
Yes.
I can't hear my camera.
Cutting in and out, like yelling something at you.
Sobbing and yelling.
Sobbing from the little tiny bathroom in the workshop.
No. I'm not crying. What are you talking about? I don't cry. I'm a grown ass woman.
Cry
I
all the
fucking
time.
cry. That sucks.
Rowan, you did call it.
Yep, right before session.
I was like,
Did you
I'm gonna
really?
make Amy cry and I
Wow.
feel like an asshole. But it has to happen.
That's the way
I'm
of
so
life.
upset.
It's a rare opportunity, and it's cool that even though it's in a fictitious setting, like it's a good opportunity.
It's really nice.
Should
Oh, how dare you? How
I join a
fucking dare you?
bigger monastery that you don't have to worry about being in charge of after they pass away.
No,
Yeah.
I'll take care of the fucking monastery. I told him I'd do it.
Yeah, no. When you tell
Ah!
him that you promise, he smiles and sits up. He's like, and looks out and sees that the sun is coming. And he goes, it is my time. And then
You
he
can
just
take 5 more minutes, right?
Falls
Oh.
apart into peach petals.
You're about to have your Kung Fu Panda moment.
He's like,
I think I am.
Master
Time-
I
Oogway.
cried so hard at that fucking scene. How fucking dare you?
Oh, prepare thine eyes.
time.
I don't
waits
have enough
for no
tissue.
one. We will meet again in the next life.
Okay.
And as the sun rises, he fades away. With just a single butterfly of the butterfly clan, as it takes off and flies off into the mountainside.
Just kidding.
I did not just immediately pull up the video just so I could listen to that music from that scene as you did.
That's what's playing in
Yeah.
the background right now.
Oh, I don't hear it. I turned it up and the music stopped earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
shucks.
That's really sweet. Izumi is crying. She probably wakes up crying. Mad. Not mad, just sad.
Yeah. You wake up in the morning. Boba is doing that dog thing of you started to wake up, and he's like in your face.
Yeah. Just let him be in my face. Just like appreciate the comfort of like another thing, another living thing around.
You get a quiet, oh,
Yeah.
like a little arf.
Yeah.
I imagine I'd probably like walk in and just see her on the floor, and I'm just like, Azumi, did you sleep on the floor last night?
Funny story. I did fall asleep, but I don't feel rested. I have to go home.
What troubles you?
I will be back. You guys let's everyone have their morning.
Aw.
But I need to use the bathroom really badly.
I think Masahiro notices Azumi's upset, so he'll pull you into like a hug. She turned off her video.
Aww.
Aw.
While we're hugging and she's recovering, let every other morning take your place.
Oh, Hiroki is throwing down on a big ass breakfast. Like, probably is trying to connect with everyone else there. You know what? He's probably hanging out with Shion, eating a big ass breakfast, and Shion's probably being like, "I'm a Ronin," buh, 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 buh," and Hiroki's like, "Haha," and I'm dumb, and that's like the conversation.
It's a wonderful conversation.
Kichiko wakes up super fucking hungover, and he just wakes up, takes a shot of sake, hair of the dog.
Yeah.
Time to get ready for the day. And he just spends the next like 2.5 hours getting ready.
I like how he takes 2.5 hours to wake up.
Nagashi
Yeah.
is feeding and grooming my.
Nice. Oh, Hiroki probably actually asks about the cat at some point. He's like, "You have a small furry companion. Seems to be a wise one."
Yes, she is. She has gone through many years of keeping track of the men in our house.
And Hiroki will like hold out a hand, not expecting the cat to like even investigate, but he'll try for a second, you know.
She'll probably sniff, because cat's curious.
Yeah. Yeah, and he'll like wait until she's done, and then he'll retract his hand with like a smile and go, "I don't think I know much about you."
There's not much to know. I'm... Wait. Yoma Nagasaki? It's that... I had to figure out which came first.
Yeah.
Oh, what's my cover name? Shit!
No, I knew it was Yoma.
Yeah.
And I was originally sent here to make sure the festivities went properly. And then everything happened. I ran into the monks, and it seems to have worked out.
Well, it's clear that you have a certain set of skills as well. A very interesting set.
particular set of skills. No.
Good, good.
Yes. Yes, I have a very good skill for finding trouble, apparently. Sedition,
Go ahead.
almost getting you in trouble,
Mm.
um, causing a conversation that caused the explosion of a table. All those
Ah.
things.
We wish to remember the table fondly, like Hiroki says as he does a slightly sarcastic bow. And he'll say, well, whatever the case, I believe it's good that you're on my side. Or at least I think you're on my side. He says with like a coy smile.
I'm on your side. You are a friend of friends, and we met in the same nice hotel run by a cousin. How can I not be a friend?
Oh yeah, and he'll give you a big grin and probably go back to his breakfast or whatever.
Yep.
Shion's eating all your food in the meantime.
Is he going? Wait, did you hear what I said about our
Yeah.
conversation?
And
Okay,
and it
how?
was more, he was like probably playing on his shamisen, and every time you looked away, sneaking something off your plate, like, whoa.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, and Hiroki probably will chastise him, and be like, "Hey, I am a growing boy, thank you very much," as he like continues to eat more food
Continue to
quickly
eat.
off his plate.
Continue to eat, and you really will be growing.
I mean, Hiroki's fucking massive. He's a
Yeah.
unit. So,
Yeah, he's
like-
joking about, you keep eating, you'll get fat.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, otherwise not very eventful on Hiroki's end, I don't think yet.
So I don't want to abuse my players, but how you feeling, Amy?
I'm great. I'm super. Never better. God, I feel fucking amazing. So, where were we?
You were getting
Masahiro,
hugged.
yeah, he saw you were
Mm.
emotional, pulled you in for a hug to let you catch your breath or whatever it is your character and you needed.
I have to go home.
Is everything okay?
No. No, I have to go home. I have to go and take over a monastery.
Is something wrong with Abbot Mechi?
No. Nothing's wrong. He's at one with the universe now. So, I gotta go home and take care of a monastery.
If that is your true desire, then I will aid you as best I can. It might be best for all of us. At least you and I and... crap, I have wrong character sheet open. I can't remember. I keep wanting to say Izumi, but that's not his name. Ima, right?
Yeah, Ima.
Yeah.
Ima, yeah. And Ima, a chance to return home and see where our next step takes us. But I must admit, we still have work here. I believe the monastery may be self-sufficient enough for us to at least figure out what is threatening the Empire.
Yeah. Maybe.
Duty, honor, all that bullshit. No, what?
Right. Yeah.
I will support your decision no matter what it is. You are my dearest friend.
I know. Thank you. I guess probably have to figure out what to do about this thing on my back. Otherwise, I'll only be an abbot for like a little while.
Right, I forgot about that out of character.
Right.
I probably would have mentioned that too. Like, first we must resolve the issue with your curse.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. I might sit here with the dog for a little longer, though. Just for like a little while.
Take all the time you need. I will go check on Ima.
Okay. Okay.
And I will leave you in with the wonderful little puppy.
Okay.
Boba, when you mention I'm gonna stay with the dog for a little bit, you get a little.
And then
Does that mean he wants to stay or no?
hold on, because I would know about him. I like lean down and I give him a little pat. I'm like, "You take care of her, okay?" And I just give him a little boot on the nose.
And he just gives you that
Stand up.
dog look, but there's like a glitter in it of, don't you fucking tell nobody.
Don't you
Don't you
fucking
fucking tell.
I wink and I stand up, and I leave. I leave her with I can't remember his name. You just said it.
Boba.
Boba.
Boba. I wanted to say Mochi. I mean, similar, but yeah, with Boba.
No,
And I
Mochi
go-
would be if it was a cat.
Yeah, and I go to check on Ema.
All right, let's actually go and do that. You go to find Ema. And Ema is probably, out in the backyard. It's actually looking around. It's like, what happened here?
What's wrong with the backyard?
There's burns.
Oh, from the bomb?
No.
Mm,
Summoning
they're probably
demon.
shaped like
Wait.
footprints.
Oh, we had the thing here in the backyard of our place.
Yes.
Oh shit! I thought we went somewhere else.
Nope.
Oh dear.
Nope.
Bad
She
guy.
said, needs to be outside, needs to be under the night sky.
Right. I thought it was at a whole nother place.
Nope.
I probably would have cleaned some of that up.
Like, yeah, you guys cleaned off like the salt and the candles and all that, but and
You
it's not
can't
it's not in the sigils shape, but there's just some burn marks still left in the grass. And the grass around it is like gray.
An unfortunate ritual to determine who threatens the Empire and the people within. One I
Right.
hope to rectify.
Burning grass?
It's not the first time.
Yikes!
Oh shit, Mira's not in the room. Okay, I gotta go close my door. No.
Yikes, they're all dead!
She will come and get you.
No, I'm just like, it is better left unspoken of.
Yo, we summoned a fucking demon!
Yeah.
From the pits of hell!
I am not entirely happy with what was done, but I understand the necessity we had to take.
Is that what caused the... It was like a wave of something went over everything.
Yes.
Taking responsibility that quick. You don't know it was us.
Masahira doesn't lie.
Masahiro doesn't know for sure if it was us.
No, he would. He's spiritual enough. He would have noticed the wave, and yeah.
Yeah, and it was as soon as this thing was summoned, there was just like a wave as energies from hell cascaded everywhere, and everyone felt the gnawing grip of it. Satan being like, steal your soul. Yeah, just... Are you really quiet after you say that?
For a moment, yeah.
Yeah, Ema gets this look that's like, eee.
Yeah.
So, it is like I felt. Something bad happened here.
Unfortunately, so.
Well, hopefully it was for a good reason. I don't trust that woman.
Unfortunately, I do not either, but she has access to magics that can... Or what would we call them? Not magics. What would we call them, magic?
Probably. Or
Yeah, it's like-
sorcery, or...
Yeah, that
Something
would probably be that. Yeah, she has access
witchcraft.
to sorceries that are able to do far more than I could ever. Hopefully this will end shortly and we can stop delving into this madness that is what's the word for what we're looking for? Sedition?
Treason.
Yeah.
Sedition.
Yeah. Yes. We can stop worrying about treason and sedition and live peaceful lives once more. You
What
most
is-
of all.
He actually kind of huffs at that and is like, by taking me home.
By taking you wherever is going to be best for you and you alone.
And if I
It's
say
home.
that the city here is where I will stay.
then your parents will have to deal with that, won't they?
And actually, like, Ema kind of puffs up their chest a little bit and looks a little bit more imperious and is like, yes, they will.
I pat him on the head and like, there's the markings of a good leader.
Slaps your hand away and gives you a petulant look. That teenager, don't embarrass me. You're embarrassing
Hey,
me
look.
by the hell pit.
My goal is to get him back with his family, which would also mean he's eventually going to lead the Butterfly Clan, so I've got to make sure he's ready.
True.
And if that means standing up for himself and defying those, his parents, let's go.
So what are you guys going to do throughout the day?
Tea.
Tea.
Yeah.
Just drink all the bad memories away.
Oh yeah, and also, if we have downtime, I can make a roll to prepare an invocation. Essentially,
Ooh.
make a.
A
Yeah, I
magic?
was looking that up. Essentially, it's I prepare an offering now only once. The only one who could do more than that is the people who do talismans. But I can essentially prepare a talisman where it's just like whoosh and activate it right off the bat without having to do any kind of thingy-mabobbers.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to figure it
A
out.
prayer scroll.
Yeah. Is it
Forget what
downtime
those
act-
are called. The things they like tie on those little ropes across Torii gates.
Those are wards, but talismans are the other one. Talismans are the ones you activate by whatever method you decide. Like I can make fire paper that I can strike along my sword, and it'll create the effect of the fire sword ability. Biting steel. Wards are the ones you have to use actual like markings, and you mark it, and you set it up like on the rope or on the door when it opens, things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna prepare something. I'm not entirely sure, but
It
it's
also
good
would
to have
probably
something.
be smart to have those on your door now.
Like, I would need composition, which I do not have.
Or go by some, be like, hey, what if I need something to keep evil spirits out of my room? Why do you ask? No reason.
No reason. Yeah.
No reason. No reason. There's no demons.
Speaking of demons, I can do a nice ritual to commune with spirits.
Now I don't know. Prepared invocation is, it's weird. I don't understand how it works. It says prepare an invocation is downtime activity that requires a preparation check, which sets the skill used and ingredients. Would I just roll the invocation itself and
Yeah,
it
I'll just have you roll the invocation if we're gonna get confronted by nebulous rules again.
So it'd be fire. Difficulty should not be 12. That's not right. Did I type something in wrong?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did. Let me. One moment, please. Difficulty is 1, not 2, or not 12. I must have typed in a 2 on accident. There
The
we go.
Giga Ritual.
Right. If I succeeded that, I'd be like, woo! Roll. It's been a while since I've done any of this, so I don't know.
Well, you've got 3 successes, 1 1 exploding success, 1 opportunity, and 3 strife. Wow. So theoretically, you don't have to keep all of those, but you can only keep up to 3.
That's right. You can only keep up to 3. I can also channel it. Solving the check reserves these dice, any number of kept dice, and re-roll the. Nah, fuck that. I'll just keep 3. Critical successes are re-rolls. It's not auto doing things. What the hell?
It should be you put them in the keep, and then when you finalize, it'll automatically re-roll any of the explodings you kept.
I don't want to keep that one. This is so weird. Discard. Oh, okay. I want to keep that one. Ooh.
Another opportunity.
For 2 opportunity.
Because my thing is still busted, I'm gonna have to look at the cheat sheet.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ones I have specifically for this.
Oh.
How do silhouettes work? Do you
Silhouettes
have
is how big a creature is. So that'd be if
what's
you're
a
targeting a
2?
creature.
Right, what's a 2 compared to a 4?
That's like the difference between like a human and an Oni.
Oh, okay. I can use one of the opportunities to get rid of strife, right?
Yes, you also have an interesting one, since you're using fire as just a general example. And it's a notice something missing or out of place in the vicinity that is not directly related to the task.
No, I guess, yeah, that might be. So I'll get rid of 1 strife, and then I'll also do that, I guess. That's probably important.
All right. It's
And I'll
good you
just
did
have
that.
that ready.
It's good you did that. Good.
Good. So I have a little fire paper that I can just
Yeah,
go-
what does it look like as you're making this fire paper?
It's just probably laying out in front of me as I'm meditating, and anyone with spiritual sense probably sees like all the flames in the room kind of flickering and bending towards the fire paper. Little wafts of smoke kind of form and circle over it, and then sink into it, into essentially probably like an invisible little sigil that when it lights, it'll activate the ability.
That's
And I
when
can
you
just
notice something.
Yeah.
It's already past the earlier hours of the morning. And you haven't seen Saito.
Saito is the guy, old man, right?
No,
The worker.
The house
he's-
husband.
The house. Yeah, that's what I meant. For some reason I thought he was an old man. I don't know why. The house husband. Yeah. Yeah, I'll look around actually, because he's usually the one that's up and doing everything, right?
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone has ever seen him sleep.
Yeah, I'll kind of like stand up, grab the paper, put it in like one of my little, probably mini pockets of my little robes, and
In your kimono, you just the
Yeah.
classic samurai thing of I don't know where I'm putting it, but it's somewhere in here.
and then yeah, I'll be like, huh, I have not seen Saito all morning. Kind of step outside and look for, God, names are hard in this setting. The woman who runs this place,
Suchi?
Suchi. Yes, I will go look for Suchi.
And she actually probably runs into you pretty quick as you start looking. It's like, oh, Masahira. Have you seen Saito anywhere?
I came to ask you the same. I realize usually I see him all about this place, but I have not seen him this morning.
He was not here when I came back last night. I assumed that he was out running an errand.
Does he have any places that he frequents?
Well, plenty of places in the market. He has a lot of friends.
I kind of like lean in close. I'm just like, are there any more supernatural type places that he might have been held up at? And
She
he's not
leans-
doing very good trying to be secretive about it.
She leans in and she's like, what are you suggesting, samurai?
Oh, there was a lot of energy last night, and if something got scared and he was nearby, he could be in danger, and we should rescue him.
The only place I could think of something like that is there's a small temple out on one of the small islands just outside of the bay. But I do not know why he would go there at night.
Is there another place he might stay the night if he's not able to make his way back from wherever he had gone? I am very terrible at this kind of stuff. I apologize.
Perhaps we should. I must think on this for a moment. And she looks like out of sorts at this, very concerned.
Should I gather everyone?
Yes, in a moment. And you can tell she's trying very hard to keep that, like, samurai face.
Yeah.
She's like, I need a moment.
Yes. Let me know and I will gather everyone in a moment's notice. Time to use Amatamurasa's gaze and just shine sunlight through everyone's windows. Wake up! No, I'm kidding.
And she just bows to you and is like, I appreciate this, Masahiro-san.
Of course, you and he have both been gracious hosts, and it would be my honor to aid you in making sure he is okay.
You think that she gives you a nod, but she seems very distracted. She just wanders past you and goes into her room.
Yeah.
So, someone else was going to do a ritual to talk to spirits.
Yeah, because
Any
I'd
particular
like.
spirits?
I just want. Let me see. Commune with spirits. I want to get the sense of the kami result, where you detect all spirits and uses of their magic by Shugenja.
Mm-hmm.
Because when that thing comes back, I'd like to know it. Or anything like it that happens to follow it here.
I mean, it is a spirit. You could try to talk to it.
I don't want to talk to it. I just want to know when it's around, if it comes around.
Fair.
What element would he be, or is he considered not fire and he'd be void?
He would probably be void since he's a thing outside of the natural balance.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He would be classified, I mean, as like an outsider or a fiend, if we were talking in Pathfinder terms.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because he appeared in fire, and I wanted to make sure he wasn't fire. So let's do this.
There's a difference between fire and hellfire.
Wow. No successes.
Do you have any void points?
Oh, I have a void point, don't I?
Void points do allow you to re-roll.
I have 2 void points. I can get rid of one of them.
All right. You can go ahead and re-roll that then.
Let's look at all those opportunities, though. Woo!
I think there is something where you can convert those to successes, but I would have to look that up.
Okay.
And to our friend Distal. Oh my god.
Wow.
To our friend Distal, there were emotions, yes.
I told them.
There were lots of
Amy
emotions.
out. I'm a terrible person.
I'm just
So
Wow.
fucking mad at you guys. Like, I don't even want to fucking talk about it. Like, I just need.
No
Yeah,
successes twice.
You can re-roll again as long as you have void points.
Well, this will use up my last one, and this might be a little important.
By
You
the
could
way,
also ask for someone to assist you because I'm really good at that too.
I mean, 5 dice is pretty good.
By the way, Amy, if you don't like feeling emotions, welcome to my games.
Ooh,
I know.
there's your success.
Hey,
Hey,
You
yeah,
have
it's a
Kochiki, a living
success.
punching bag. Just
You're gonna have to
just
take
waiting.
strife, but
Yeah,
you can
I
also
have
get
to
rid
take
of
a
strife
strife.
with opportunity.
Depending
Yeah.
on the ring.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's using void, isn't he?
Yeah, that's nice.
Wait,
2
no, community
successes
void.
is 2 successes is good.
All right.
Apply strife. Yes, give me all the 2 freaking
Give me
strife.
all of them.
But you did rest, so your strife, if it was above half of your mental fortitude, would go back down.
Yeah, it was 1 before the beginning of the session. So I slept. So cutting it in half from there, does
I
that
see.
bring me down to 0 or 1?
It can only ever go down to half of the maximum without
Yep.
pursuing
Okay.
something.
I've good thing I have my pet. Because my pet is a source of joy and
In fact, yeah, I will retroactively let you take a couple strife off for just spending a morning, petting and grooming and taking care of my.
yep, and then I just gain them right back. No problem. Why
So-
won't it take my void points away? Oh,
Take my void points.
it's locked. There we go.
Now, what does this ritual look like? What is
It's
it
probably
you
a.
see?
Oh, what do I see? I probably see little unknown non-elemental spirits that hang out. Like those ones in what's that anime? Yeah, the little guys with the
Princess
O's.
Mononoke?
Yes, that's it. Those little guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably them.
Kodama, I think those are called.
Yes, that's it.
Those are an actual thing. Those are the spirits of trees.
They're
Every
probably
tree has a
around.
Kodama.
They're cute. And they'll probably just stare at me as I ask them to help me see, because they're like, "What? See
Yeah,
what? There's nothing
do,
here."
They do look like little tiny babies made out of tree bark and just whenever you talk to them, they cant their heads side to side, and when they do, it sounds like faint ethereal sound of like wind chimes. You're not getting words from them, but you're getting a vibe of, all right.
It only took 3 tries.
And
I love them.
This lets you tell disturbances caused by other Shigenja.
Spirits and other Shigenja
Of that
using
element,
magic.
Yeah.
Well, there's a big fucking disturbance out in the backyard, but that's just residual.
Yeah,
That's the gasoline fire.
that was us.
But there's also something else. There's a smoke that seems to have moved in from one window, gone into a room, and then gone back out. And as you focus on it, it is very familiar. It's an invisibility invocation.
Whose room did it go to?
Saito's.
I'm gonna go to Saito's room and knock.
Probably-
Unless Masahiro's already.
I was like, that's probably like where I was going, was to go check his room. So that'd be a good time to run
Or
into
to
each
check on Nagashita, because Nagashita's like one of the only other adults that isn't Dalyada.
And I'm also like, he's totally sus. I want you. But I'm not. My character doesn't care too much about the fact that you're hiding a lot. But he's just like, he's probably on his way to Saito's room and runs into you, headed the same direction. He's like,
Have you seen Saito?
I was actually coming to ask you. He seems to be missing this morning. I'm giving the misters time, but we're going to need to gather everyone and see if we can locate where he's gone.
Yes, that would be very good. I sensed. Well, I was communing with the spirits, and they led me to feel that someone with an invisibility spell had been to his room.
I like kind of pick up my pace and just gracefully get to the door, and I'm going to just swing it open.
Yeah,
in a
you
hurry.
open the shuji and the room's empty.
Do I sense anything supernatural in here?
You sense the residuals of the spell. Comes in through the closed window, and then back out. Went from the window to the bed, back out.
I think he has been taken. I
Pick
think that
up
was
your
a good
cell
time.
phone. If I find you and you have my aid, I will kill you.
I look to what is your character's name to me? Because I know it's not Nagashita because
No,
you gave
it's
us.
It's
Nagashita.
Nagashita. That's his
Okay, that is the name
personal
you gave
name.
us.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Nagashita, we must arouse the rest. Things have suddenly grew much more intense.
Yes. So it's time to go knock on doors.
Yep.
Kojiki, knock, 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 knock.
Those doors.
I'm still putting my face on.
He's still hung over. And I'm knocking on his door frame.
Oh. Yeah, there's a question is, how do they, like, we knock on doors because our doors are made out of wood.
Or frame.
The
Door
frames,
frame?
I mean,
Frame or you
knock
call
on the
out.
frame.
Yeah,
Mhm.
frame or
Call
call
for the
out.
paper.
Yeah, it is
You-
just
no,
paper after all.
You do the Homer Simpson thing. You just walk through the shuji.
Yeah.
And I'll actually probably go to Izumi first before I wake other people up.
Oh, Hiroki's already been awake, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I
Because
think
yeah, he's been
everyone's
eating that
awake,
breakfast.
I've been
Everyone's
powdering
awake,
my nose for the last
but,
30 minutes.
but Kochiki and Suguru. Suguru's old man drunk, so Suguru's actually probably passed out, and you just hear the loud.
Oh, thank God, he's not gone.
Right.
He's not. Yeah, one of
Tell
those.
where he is.
You look, you stare at him for a while. He's not making any sound. You're like,
Oh, no.
oh no,
No!
Is he
Not
drunk
gone
or
like that.
dead?
It's the old people sleep. You know, you never know. Like you're looking at them and they're not moving.
You hear them
He's got
fucking
sleep
just like
apnea.
shake and go good, and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, thank God.
Would
Oh,
get
you
to
almost
be mine?
you almost lost. Like,
It's like you see that with like every grandparent. You're just like, did they die on the? Oh, okay.
mhm.
When you get to be my age, everywhere you look is death. Ah, death! That's the cat.
Gone.
Death! That's Maggie.
Free space.
Free space.
Free space.
Yep, there's this free space. Quoted Simpsons.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you were knocking on Kochiki's door, who was drunk as heck.
Yep.
Your hangover is not as bad because of that tea, though. That tea did help.
Because it was actual water.
And because of the herbal infusion to help with the hangover.
I crack open. Just give it like a little bit of a slide. Yes.
It is good that you're awake and with us. We've lost someone.
Oh.
Prepare yourself, and we're going to meet downstairs.
We've lost someone. Rip Bozo slides door shut again.
Bozo.
Alright, just give me like 2 hours. And then I slide.
Kochiki is the worst.
Please be a bit faster than that.
I'll try, but you can't hurry perfection as I'm sliding the door closed.
Oh, fuck. I wish it was one of my characters, because the perfect line to say when anyone ever says that is, I'm not rushing perfection, I'm rushing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just hear crying.
Yeah.
Flanagan?
Hiroki's easy. He's on his like fifth
My
plate of
shameless characters
food.
alone.
Like,
The food is not as good as it has been because Suchi made it, not
Saito.
Saito.
that's fine. Hiroki doesn't really go for quality. He goes for volume.
Hmm.
You gotta maintain that muscle mass somehow, and
You've
also
eaten, like,
anime stomach.
You have eaten like an entire chicken, and it's only breakfast.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's usually I eat 2 of them for lunch, so, you know, I'm saving some space.
Oh, Hiroki's one of those people that eats so much, then goes, oh, my tummy hurts. I
Oh,
ate
no,
too
no.
much."
Yes. I mean, yes, but it takes a long time to get to... Like, Hiroki would be a competitive eater, you know.
I don't know how they do that without dying.
Yeah,
Right.
right? I eat, like, you know, these people eat, like, 24 hot dogs or something. I eat 4 hot dogs and feel like I've been poisoned.
Yeah. Like 4 hot dogs, you feel like, oh man, I don't need to eat for like 3 days, and then
I
in like 2
shouldn't-
hours you're hungry again.
Yeah, because they're just hot dogs.
Man, why can't
Yeah.
we be like reptiles where it's like, ah, yes, I ate. That's all I need for a couple months.
But eating is so much enjoyment, though. Flavor is the best.
Because reptiles can never look like humans at all. No, not at all.
No lizard people.
Daniel just like
Darius,
licks his
please.
eyeball real quick.
Hey yo, this is the wrong Friday game.
the lizard people.
It's the wrong Friday game to be talking about this stuff.
But yeah, I
Greasy
will.
Greasy
skin.
San.
Yeah.
I would
Oh
go
yeah,
to-
greasy
Greasy
sauce. It's
I would go
greasy.
to-
Konnichiwa, whatever that bullshit is, like.
You open the door, and he's in there. He's got his mechanic suit and his mechanical hand and everything, but he's got like a really fucking shitty kimono put over. He's just like, "Hey, I'm here for my vacation. Captain never gives me good shit. I always come here. Where the fuck am I? This ain't Japan."
It's
Japan
Japan to see land.
I'll go to Izumi. Probably still with
Boba.
Boba.
I'm
Yeah.
still on the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has it been? Sorry. I
A
like
couple hours.
lost track of life for a
Yeah.
second, but I'm back.
I'm like, friend
My
Izumi,
bad.
I know there are many emotions this morning, but our friend Saito is missing, and I believe he might have been taken.
Okay. So there's one of two ways that Azumi can handle this, and I'm trying to think about how I would handle this. Probably isn't the way Azumi would. We'll do it the way Azumi would do it, but Amy wouldn't. But then I'll tell you how Amy would do it after. So Azumi will get up and kind of shake it off and pet the dog a little bit and be like, okay, let's go find him. And just like, same clothes, same everything. She's fucking ready. Came off the floor, and that's the end of it. And she can just sit in her grief
Oh.
while she does
Yeah.
stuff.
I'll be right
Amy.
behind you. I need to. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's gonna be. I'll be right behind you. I just need to gather some things in this room first.
Okay, that's fine. And she'll start to wander. Amy would have been like, I'm sure he's fine. He's probably a butterfly right now. Like, just like just fucking disassociative and dead. You won't
Yeah.
sorry. You know.
Once
But we'll
she,
go fix him. We'll find him.
Hey, that was pretty smooth, greasy
Once-
smooth.
once she's out of the room,
Jeez.
I'm just gonna turn and scoop up Boba and just be like, "Did you see anything last night? What do you know?" Just it's a intense stare as I'm.
Put me down. Like,
It's the pug from Men in Black 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Answer my question.
And he's got like a little shrine maiden outfit on, complete with a little red parasol.
Did he
Saito
stay
is
with me
missing.
all night?
Yes.
What a good boy.
Didn't even change costumes.
Sorry.
Saito is
That's a
missing.
lot.
Something has taken him. Please tell me you have sensed something or seen something here.
My senses, as he like wiggling free, and when he lands, is just a tanuki sitting there in a little kimono, sitting on a tiny little rock from nowhere. And it's like, my senses were rather disturbed last night, but you wouldn't happen to know anything of that, would you?
You have a point.
You would not live 14,000 years like I have without having many points. Just none of them here, as he wags his big fluffy tail.
You are my largest hope for some kind of information.
Is that a fat joke?
You are a small pup. I don't see you as fat.
He's pretty fat as a tanuki.
Oh,
Tanuki tend to be fat.
don't worry. I know you are capable of changing your shape. You can be whatever you want to be, and just pat him on the head.
He turns back into a dog and does the happy Shiba dance.
Yes, happy Shiba.
But you then shakes its head no, like, no, I didn't see anything.
If you could keep your ears out on the more supernatural side for any kind of hints, I would be ever grateful. And I give him like a pretty deep bow and I would probably turn to leave the room.
And you're like, keep your ears big. Little ears pop up.
Yeah, and I'll go to follow Azumi.
Did someone go get Hiroki?
Yeah, that's I'm assuming Hiroki, you're in the main eating room,
Hiroki
right?
is in Munchtown right now. He and Shion are staring each other down
Yeah.
over a single like little piece of fried dough something. Like
Yeah,
I
and
both of
figure
them.
they're in the main
Shion's
dining room,
doing
so
that,
that's where we're
like-
going.
Wait, who's lost though? Who was taken?
Saito.
Saito.
maid.
The Gaijin.
Yeah, the house husband that
The,
took
the,
care,
the
taking
Okay.
care of the
house
place.
husband, half,
Okay,
half
okay.
Gaijin.
Yeah. Got it. Okay.
But yeah, we're probably
Him.
both like.
Outfit he's
Wait,
gonna wear
the
today.
originals.
I'll walk in,
Him.
and as we're walking by, I'll walk in and just like, Zumi doesn't look good. She looks real rough, but
Yeah.
that's not. And she'll just be like, Saito's missing. We have to go find him.
Oh, Hiroki immediately drops his chopsticks and is like, like, looks over at Shion and says, "You can have it." And then come on. Like, and
yeah.
just immediately stands up.
And she's like,
Yeah.
looks to Fukuro, who's just been in the room, like, watching you two behind that mask, is like, you can have it, and then come on.
Yeah, and immediately, like, I grab my gear, which is probably sitting in a ruck by me or something like that, you know. And I'm fucking kitted up, the big canvas bag holding the sword, not inconspicuous at all, or not conspicuous at all.
The dog knows him very well. Can it track?
We could ask.
I walk into the
Ass.
room. I'm like, I probably grab that one remaining piece of food, and I'm just like starting to eat it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, good, everyone's here.
I guess I could go back and get boba. I'll go get boba.
I look. I'm like, unfortunately, Shiba are not very good trackers. It won't be very useful in this scenario.
Yeah, I
Which
imagine
is
people
gonna-
would just
Shrugs.
get distracted, like, immediately.
Yeah,
I am going to look at you and not say anything. But
I don't
I'm
know,
gonna
you
give
know.
you- right. I'm gonna give you a look like
I know
How
that
would
you
that
don't
look?
know that I know, but I know that you
Right.
know.
You know.
a very like like just I'm gonna go ask Boba. I'll be right
this is
back.
great. Now she's gonna go into
Yeah, and like Hiroki
Did
is just
you
like,
say I'm gonna go ask Boba?
well, don't you know the
I-
dog
I-
is able to talk? I've
I
had
hope-
many good conversations with it.
I hold up a hand. I'm like, as she leaves, I'm assuming you're leaving the room. She's like,
Mhm.
I'm
Some kind
almost
of
mouthing like,
in-joke I don't know about.
it's been a very emotional night. Let's let her have her moment. We'll when she
Of
returns,
course.
we'll talk further.
Yeah,
I
Hiroki will
don't know what
nod.
happened. I don't know what happened. Don't person
Well,
knows what happened to
Masahiro
Taylor's
knows.
character.
Yeah,
Right.
That's why he's like, it's been an emotional night.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
I'm
how
gonna
to
go
handle it.
back. Yeah. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna like sit down on the floor in front of Boba and I'm gonna be like, we have to, what, Shion is his name, right?
Saito.
Saito. Fuck me. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down
He's not-
crisscross in front of Boba, and like put my hands on my chin and be like, "We have to go find Shion. Will you help us find
Saito.
Shion?" Saito. Fuck me. The guy, your person, your house husband, your favorite person. I don't know what happened to him. Will you help us find him?
Who would he... Got it. There's a shift, and they are now the Magister. I will go with you.
Thank you. Where are you gonna come from? Maybe you should come around back and come to the front and then mention something like you're somebody different who's not Boba.
This is a terrible idea.
Constable Boba at your assistant.
Yeah, like just you don't want to walk through the house because then they're gonna be like, "Where's this? Who's this person?"
And how did you get into Zumi's room?
Right. It's gonna be a problem. So I will go out and tell them that you are a dog. and would not go with me. and I will see you around the front. Okay.
God.
The Magister nods, opens the window, turns into a bird, and just flies out to fly around back behind fly around to the front, turn
Yeah.
back into the Magister. And as far
Yeah.
as you guys know, opening the door, stepping on through, it's your Magister friend.
Yeah.
No, that whole
Friend,
time,
question
Kochiki
mark.
would
The
just
Magister.
stand-
Hiroki fucking freezes,
Yeah.
just like staring wide-eyed, and then like immediately goes into like, oh god, I have to lie mode. Like,
It's
No,
the same with
I-
Masahira.
Okay, so Izumi's gonna come walking out and be like, well, Boba's a dog, so he decided he didn't want to go and he wanted to take a nap instead. And I'm gonna look at the
Yes,
Magister and be
we're-
like,
completely normal. There is nothing strange going on with any of us in this group. That is a very funny joke that you told.
I'm gonna gently touch your shoulder and I'm gonna be like, it's fine. The Magister's here to help. Right? It's very nice to see you again.
I'm here to help with what?
You're here to help us find Shion.
Saito.
Saito.
I know.
I like that they get like
One of
Shion,
them.
he's like, I'm
What?
right here.
I grab Shion on his good shoulder and go, I found him.
No, sorry, Saito. Saito is who we're looking for.
Masahira is looking at the Magister, looking to Izumi, looking towards her room, looking at the Magister, looking to Izumi.
Yeah,
like,
you
Wait,
can
don't
tell
you-
that the Magister is Boba.
Yeah.
Super. A Magister.
And is looking at you like, shut the fuck up.
And
Boba is
Ooh.
smart and well trained. He probably knows how to find Saito. All we have to do is take him to the room, give him something to smell, and perhaps he will track.
Ooh,
Shiva
it's a
are
good idea.
notoriously bad bloodhounds.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
Magistrate said.
yeah, it's fine. This
I
is
just want the
fine.
Hiro- the best
Oh,
part
boy.
about this,
All right.
This is
the
so
best part about
fucking
this is that
complicated.
Hiroki is not thinking anything weird about their like, because he's like,
He's
yeah, the
got his own
magistrate wants
problems.
to kill me. Like,
Yeah.
He's got his own problems.
yeah, he's
Do you-
like,
do
oh
you-
shit, everyone's freaking out here. Oh great.
I wish
Does
Brian was
Izumi-
here so that we could have like the fucking comedy
Oh,
thing
no.
of one leaves, the other walks in, and everyone just keeps on the conversation. They're like, what the fuck?
Has
Yeah.
anyone seen? Did you wake up Kochika yet?
Yes, I did. He's probably primping. I'll go see if I can get him to move faster.
Cut to Kochiki powdering his nose.
Yeah.
If you want,
Slowly.
if you want a strong woman to get that man out of his room,
No.
That would be very useful.
Well, it would be funny.
He does like a strong woman.
He does like to get scared.
yeah, the Magister just goes up, full armor, by the way, like full
I'm-
samurai armor, goes Kabuto helmet, under her arm, goes up to Kochiki's thing and
Yes. Oh shit!
believe me, it's nothing I haven't seen, and it's nothing impressive anyway.
Ow.
This is magistrate. This is beyond improper.
My
What is
favorite.
improper is taking 2 hours while your compatriots are waiting for you downstairs to look for a missing friend.
Do I
Remember,
look like an investigator?
compassion is a virtue of honor, samurai.
Getting called out.
Yeah, I'm just
Staring
laughing.
you down
Oh.
with those fucking tiger eyes, like, mm-hmm.
Yes. Compassion.
This woman fucking puts.
How dare she pull the Bushido?
Close my door. Shortly. Magistrate.
You have 5 minutes. Shh.
Azumi's just fucking smiling. Like,
no,
this is
actually-
the first time.
When they went up, I pulled you aside, like, Azumi, we should get some food and gather our energy. As I'm like
I'm not
grabbing your
hungry.
arm tightly, pulling you
Right,
towards the
but-
food.
Ow,
But
ow,
I'm not.
ow.
I'm not hungry right now. I just want to go do stuff.
Look,
Why?
there's a display of food here. I'm like pulling your head in, like, how long have you known about this? Like, that
Known
is not the
about what?
magistrate. What is going on? That is not the magistrate. What is?
What do you mean? What? That's. I don't know what you're talking about. It looks like the magistrate to me.
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, you don't know.
Don't know what.
Nothing. Look, food. I'm going to, and then he like just grabs something off the table and lets go of you, and puts it in his mouth so he can't talk.
I'm gonna stare at you. I'm gonna stare at you unblinking with that like weird monk stillness and just wait for you to fucking say the thing. Because I made a commitment and I'm not allowed to say the thing.
This is really good. Here. You should.
I don't take it. I don't take anything from you. I just sit there like arms crossed waiting.
I'm a monk. I'm not eating today.
I'm
It's part of my-
fasting.
Yeah, I'm fasting.
Monk versus priest. This is terrible.
Monk
It's
versus
horrible.
cleric.
And I'm just gonna wait because I made a promise. Like, I won't say that. But if you say it, I can respond to it. But I would never. And I don't say that in the
There-
game. Like, it's just, I just
yeah.
wait.
Masahira's face is just red. There's internal turmoil storming within.
This is the most fucking samurai comedy thing ever.
It's
This is
like,
actually really fitting.
So, what
because
do you want to
he
say?
has like the same kind of promise. He's like, I think that that is not the magistrate because you made hints that you were going to talk to Boba, and I think you think I think
I think I like to talk to animals because sometimes I pretend like they talk back.
What?
So
So obstinate.
You
Well,
sure
I
should
made a
have
commitment.
the same
To being
thing.
so obstinate.
I'm just like,
I
please
made a
forgive me.
commitment.
I made a promise. I cannot tell any more secrets. I have to hold them in.
I also made a promise that I can't tell any secrets and have to hold them in.
Then our conversation must end here. We should go join them upstairs.
Secrets? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you come out of your room like I heard secrets. I'm coming. Like,
Okay.
Our conversation must end. I deeply apologize if I concerned you. There is no matter that needs to concern us other than Saito missing.
There is no war in Bossing Say.
There's no
There's no
Bossing
word
Say.
bossing say.
We should join the
I'm
magistrate.
pretty
Wink,
I'm
wink.
pretty sure that clerics are also not supposed to lie.
Me, he made the same promise.
I know he did.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
She's having a really bad
Petty.
morning.
That's
I'm
I'm
going-
having a really bad morning.
You have had a rough night, I understand, and for that,
Do
Oh,
not
I'm
not
very-
assume my emotional status right now is what's leading to this line of
Yeah.
question.
Uh-oh.
yes, Abbot Azumi. And I give you.
Oh,
She's naughty Abbas.
Oh no! Oh, she fucking breaks, and she gets like red, and it's not like red. I'm sad. Now it's just red. I'm fucking angry. Like I'm just, and she.
But he
And
knows
you-
you would be the new abbot, so he's treating.
I know.
And you hear in your mind, your fire must be tempered. But I was never good at discipline either.
Oh
God. What would I do? What would she do?
You would totally punch Masahiro, and that's understandable.
Fire
I think I'm-
punch.
I think I'm gonna have to fire punch you for that. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do the
I don't-
anime hit him
okay.
with an oversized fan.
Yes, I am gonna hit him so goddamn hard. Hold, please.
Karen punch.
And then Masahiro's gonna go "Wah!" and have a big fucking bump on his head.
I don't know what any of these things mean.
Well,
Hold
you
on.
succeeded.
I did
succeeded.
succeed. Which
And
one's the
explosive
success?
The
the
one
right
that looks
one's
like
a
a circle, but
success,
the
and
Now, her fire punch would be supernatural, right?
yes.
Because so I have supernatural resistance with my armor, my robes.
Yes, but I'm
I
just
would
gonna
still
rule
get the
you're still
physical
getting
hit. Yeah,
punched in the
no.
face.
It's the fire wouldn't like hurt,
Ooh.
but the punch would.
What
would
is
be
the
a-
damage on your punch?
I
On
don't
your fire
know.
fist?
Remember, it's not damage. It's just based on how many successes, isn't it?
Mm. But it
I
does
don't
have a
know.
base, I think.
I don't know.
I'm going to
let me
open
look.
your character sheet and look for you. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Physical damage equal to your fire ring.
Ah,
So-
My fire ring is 2 right now
So,
because I
plus the
don't know how
one
to
to
level
make
up my character.
To make it 3, and then and then you need to make a TN4 fitness check.
I do or he
Masahira.
does? Ha ha ha.
Fist in your face.
Or you will be dazed. You know what? Do you just want to take the daze because it's fitting? It wouldn't affect anything since we're not in combat.
Yeah, and he totally felt it was coming. Like it was, I'm going to deserve this, but it was the only way to like end the conversation as quickly as possible.
Violence.
So yeah, he just boom, and just like flies back and is like on the ground. Just
There's a massive
Yeah.
explosion behind you as you level 17 city blocks.
Yes.
just
And
like,
I think,
yep, I deserve that.
and after I hit you and you're on the floor, I'm gonna go, oh wow, I do feel better. Okay, and she's gonna grab a muffin and walk away.
And then just echoing, but I was never good at discipline either.
And I just like grab the whatever the breakfast thing would have, and just
A rice ball.
yeah, rice ball, and just take
I mean a
remaining side of
cheeseburger.
it.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
jelly
I-
donuts!
Yeah,
My favorite.
donut. I just take the last bite, and I'm just still on the floor for a moment until I finally get up.
I'll
I think
fucking
now
walk
Kochiki
out.
comes out. And he sees Masahira laid out on the ground.
Oh, Masahiro laid out.
Oh,
And the magister is like, good job.
Thank you.
did you also have a run-in with that pervy magistrate? Kochiki offers Masahira a hand.
I will take the hand as I stand up. I'm like, thank you. No, I was just making sure. Nothing. It's fine.
The floor was secure.
Yeah.
Seems
Yeah,
fine
that's
to
what
me.
I thought. Nothing happened.
The most. You gaslight.
Uh-oh.
Who hit you?
Who
Nobody.
hit you?
No- What
Who did
happened?
it?
Nothing happened.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh.
Nothing
I don't want to
happened.
talk about what happened to you if you don't want, but
Uh,
oh my, do I have some tea on the magistrate? She just couldn't help but take a look at this body. And the whole way there, I'm just gossiping.
Wow.
about
You
Masahira
say that
about
as you leave, and right as you finish, she turns around and is like, I've seen pigs with better bodies.
Ooh.
I'm absolutely walking.
I would
side by
believe you
side
if
with
you
this
didn't go out of
magistrate.
your way to take a peek at this. Like,
Are you questioning a magistrate of the Shogun?
No, nobody is questioning any magistrates. Upon honor. And just like bows.
yes.
This is like, I love how this was supposed
Because
to
the
be a serious
magistrate cares
campaign,
so
but
much
we have
about
just turned it into like Samurai
Ruined it.
Champloo level.
We've
Yes,
ruined it.
Calm
yes,
down.
Samurai Champloo, definitely.
When she says that, and fucking Mira's character, because I
Hiroki.
can't remember anyone's name. Thank you,
Yeah.
Hiroki says that. I want to like mimic it. Like I'm gonna turn around and walk backwards because I'm walking beside the magistrate because we're fucking good ass friends now, and I'm gonna be like, "Would you defy a magistrate?" I'm gonna just like walk backwards and fucking say it, then turn around and walk back, and I'm okay now. I'm
magistrate
okay.
Personally appointed by the Shogun.
And yeah, Hiroki is just frozen in terror.
And it's just giving
Consistently.
you this look like trying
The
to
party
bitch.
don't know, including this fake magistrate, but Kochiki also has ties with the Shogun now.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. And
I
Boba
feel like-
does not know.
So
I
he'll
love-
just look at he'll just
Oh,
look
go
at the
ahead.
magistrate and be like, "It's fine." And no, and after you say what you say, Hiroki is like, "Something tells me that the magistrate does not care too much for honor this morning." But I just give her like a tiny little bow.
And Hiroki is like frozen. He like hears
He's
it
feeling
and like
palsy.
ice goes through his blood, and he's just like, "I'm gonna get executed today. Today's
I
the day I
will,
get executed." Like,
Because I am so kind and way too honest, I will put a hand on Hiroki's shoulder, lean in, and be like, "There is no need to fear. This magistrate is no threat to you. I have it on good terms that they are entirely, wholly, and unerringly on our side and have no ill will towards you."
Oh
And-
no!
And I give you this like wink, a really bad wink. I'm just like, "Trust me, please."
and I look.
Oh
I
no!
look
The
at-
next time when it's the real
Yeah, next time
magistrate,
Brian's
shit
here now, I'm
happens.
gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, I can
Well-
speak freely around you."
Hey,
I will-
trust me, I feel the same way. Because next time he's here, Kochiki's
No,
gonna be like,
This
"You
gonna
fucking
be
pervert."
bad.
No,
And I'm gonna get murdered.
because I would know that much. I am going to be like,
Eh,
there is, and I'm going to lean even closer. It's very obvious I'm whispering something to.
Yeah.
to
Hey
you.
Amy,
I'm
you
just
wanted
like,
to speed run this? Speed running Hiroki to death. It's
No.
one way.
I'm gonna lean in. There are magics at play that is not the magistrate you would actually know. It is a different person as the. It is a very illegal thing, and I need you to keep it close. This can only stay between us.
Okay.
Oh
but
my
You
can't
can just
reveal
god.
the
This
secret.
person.
I just want to describe Hiroki's facial expression, where at first he seems at ease, and then he seems concerned again, and then he's like, you see the hamsters moving, and then like one of the hamsters in his head
Wheels
dies,
spinning and the hamster's
Yeah.
dead.
and he just turns and goes, "I do not understand, so therefore I understand." And then he's going to stand up and he's going to say, "It is wonderful to have a magistrate on our side," as if he understands anything that's going on. He's just like, "Priest man
Holy
told me good
shit.
right now."
Because I have all this room, can we, like, while this is all going on and the magistrate's talking shit and everybody's talking shit, I just want to be behind the magistrate being like,
You are mocking the magistrate.
no, I'm
Oh.
not. I'm straight
Gonna
up
be
like,
like-
what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I am so far behind you, insane people.
Yeah.
Oh, the magistrate
One
just,
person's
like,
shit talking the magistrate. One of them's making fun of the magistrate behind her back.
No, I'm not making fun of the magistrate. I'm like hyping up the magistrate and staring at fucking
Kochiki.
Kochiki.
Kochiki? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like I'm
That's
fucking
fine.
eyeballing him. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So
The
bad.
magistrate
Oh
just
my
turns
God.
on her heels with military precision and is like, "We must go. Your housemaid may be in danger."
right. We should do that.
Opens front door. A copy of the magistrate standing there goes, turns into a bird and flies off. Like, wait,
Yeah, what?
is this the real
Yeah.
one? No.
He opens the door. It's the magistrate. They do that whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mirror play game. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, well,
Fucking
Um,
Boba magistrate beats the shit out
I-
of her.
I am gonna wake up my my friend
Suguru.
Suguru. Thank you.
just like-
I'm gonna wake up Suguru and be like, "Suguru, we've work to do. You still remember how to do work, correct?"
Always.
The peppers too strong. As he says,
Kinda-
as he takes a fucking like picks up the whole ass barrel and
Mhm.
takes a big drink from it. It's like,
Hair of the dog.
Boot
I'm
and
awake.
rally. Well, no, he didn't boot, but he is rallying. Yeah, I'm gonna say we have a peculiar situation involving the magistrate, but not. And like I'm like trying to, I'm trying to piece it together, but it is not
Uh-oh.
the magistrate. Like, and I'm doing this in private, of course.
yeah, and he's just like, I fall asleep for. Oh, oh, never mind.
Yeah, I help him up, and I'm like, we need to find Saito. He's gone missing.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, yes, let us go and do that.
Yeah.
But was about to
Nope.
do that. I fall asleep for 8 hours, and the whole world
Yeah.
falls apart. Then I fall asleep for
Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything. Yeah. But yeah, I'll bring him back with the rest of the group.
And the magistrate's like leading the school field trip of people.
Yeah.
Kochiki's pouting all the way.
Kochiki pinched me. No, I didn't.
I'll cut your heads off if you don't fucking behave back there. Don't make me make you commit seppuku.
We're going right back to the grasslands. I'm turning this vehicle around.
I'm turning this army around, and we are marching straight back there and committing more genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah. One soldier goes, yeah!
I've been waiting for this, dude!
Twice in one night! You spoil me! Yeah. Sorry, just that was a lot.
Oh, you're good.
That really was. Oh my god.
I think we're actually gonna cut it there. I think it's a good stopping point for now. But we are going to have an ending scene. Two, actually. One of them, we go back to all of the fireworks and the floats. And it says the night before. And we see a puff of smoke and Shinobi appearing along the edge of the bay as we see all of these little lantern boats going out. And he reaches out, kind of looking through them, and picks one up. And reads it. What does it say exactly, Mira?
It says, of safe journey to all of my fallen family. The Grass Clan will never die.
And this shinobi pulls out their tanto, and they cut out the Grass Clan will never die. Take it, put the boat back into the water, and disappear again. And the other one is as you guys are all leaving with the magistrate, Dalyada is sitting in her room watching all of this with a smile as a shadow morphs into the wall and this faceless demon creature claws its way out of it with just this eerie paleness, kind of twisting its head around. It's like, I have found the sinners. I see them in their dreams. She's like, tell me, then, who is it that wishes this shogun harm? The commissioner, Yosho Sanjo, works from behind the shadows. The magistrates, most of them. The army, most of them. They sin with him. She leans back and goes, this I can use. And we cut there. So yeah, we're going to get some sign-offs, and I think we're going to start off with a person who I emotionally traumatized, Amy.
All right, goodbye. Oh.
It's okay. I was emotionally traumatized before we start. All you did is like crack open that wound that was slowly healing. So I do appreciate that. Thank you. No, you should feel bad. Hi, I'm Amy Gedden. I'm just
Fire punch.
kidding. Fire punch to the GM for 14 points of damage. I'm just kidding. I'm Amy Gedden. Today, my GM made me cry. God damn it. How fucking dare you. I'm so upset about that.
Welcome to my games. I make my players cry a lot.
I've even cried in a row.
I turned one of my players trans.
Listen, I turned myself trans, thank you very much. You just gave me a good vehicle to do so.
That's true.
Egg-shaped vehicle.
True.
What? Oh God. Yes. So what's today? Friday. Come Monday, I'm gonna be in Emberwind, but not on this channel. It'll be at Distal's place. And I don't remember what time that is because time zones are weird, but it's gonna be in the evenings, so just keep an eye out. And then on Wednesday, I'm in Over the Horizon, which is currently 5e. However, you know, might not always be 5e. We'll see what fucking happens, bitches. And then on Thursday, I'm in Cyberpunk, which is not fucking 5e because, and it's red. Cyberpunk red. It's fucking no, it's not red. It's 2020. Man, you got me all fucked up. And then I'm fucking back here and shit. All right, that's me. That's all I am right now. I'm a fucking glass case of emotion, you assholes.
Oh. Moving right along, we'll go to Computer King.
Yes, I'm Computer King, the supervillain of streaming, and I didn't have to be sneaky this time. Everybody else was being sneaky around me. Fake magistrate and all. Just whispering about boba. I don't know anything about that, which is great because I don't need to know anything about that. I'm trying to save the Empire. And maybe get a little bit of recognition for it later on when all the seditionists are dead. Seditionists, that's the word, isn't it? Yes.
Mhm.
I'm assuming it is. On Thursdays, I'll go back in time. I'm in New Amsterdam as a film crazy solo named Payne Dexter. On Mondays, I'm an alien who's a giant brain with a little spindly body named Lollipop. Just think about it. If you have a little tiny stick body and a big round brain for a head, what do you look like? And tomorrow and Saturdays from then until it ends or things stop, I'm in Lands of Iobaria, which is going to be Pathfinder 2E. I believe it begins 6 EST tomorrow. So
EST
check.
or EST or CST?
EST. So five CST.
Oh god, that's so early. Okay.
For you.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Yep. And it'll be session 0 tomorrow. Go check it out. And that's all I got. Back to the GM.
And back from me, back to Garza.
What up? It's your boy, canonically sub Kochiki. I'm out here living that life. A dog saw me naked today, and that's upsetting.
A magic raccoon saw you naked.
Have you ever had a dog in real life? They'll be like, "Oh, you're in the bathroom. Let me come in there with you."
Dogs
Yeah.
are voyeurs. Let's be real.
Moving on.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's like legit. They're fucking nosy, and it's just like leave. I have things to do that doesn't involve you. And the dog's like, but I love you all the time. Sorry, please continue.
Don't abandon me.
You're right.
I'm here every other Friday doing whatever this is. Then on Wednesdays, I'm Flanagan the Mannequin. You know,
Don't you do it.
And I'm. Hey.
Don't you
Hey.
do it. Don't. Don't.
I feel for Amy, so I'm not gonna say it, but like, hey, if you know what Flanagan's position is of that group.
True
I'm
homies
just gonna
know.
leave it out there. Everyone
Fire
knows who
punch.
Flanagan is. He's a beast. You can witness that on Wednesdays, and that's all I do. But this channel streams like every day, so just come to this channel. Honestly, like they all start at around the same time-ish too. So just be here when it's dark outside, and you'll see something cool.
That's not suspicious.
Fuck yeah, that's the best way to
That's
describe
it.
our channel I've ever heard. Be here when it's dark outside and you'll see something cool. Like, fuck yeah, that's
Ugh.
Oh,
That's about
no.
right. Yeah.
Ugh.
What? Yeah,
Bada
no,
bing.
like I got the ick. How dare you?
Come out. when
Thank
it's
you,
dark.
canonically sub Kochiki, for that disturbing image. All right, now we're moving on to canonically sub Mira.
I mean, you're not wrong. Hi, everybody. My name is Mira, also known as Mira Shades GM, and today you caught me playing Hiroki the Himbo Samurai, who, man, he's just trying to not get killed. Like, every episode is literally, I sit down at the table and I go, what's the next time that I'm gonna have to lie my ass off really poorly? Like, you can
guys
also
are so
catch...
shit at it.
But that's the thing is, it's like, typically,
No,
I'm not
it's
even the
the
reason...
fun kind of shit where everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. Typically, I'm not even close to the reason why anyone needs to lie, too. It's just like, my mere presence is a problem. No, also catch me tomorrow for Land of Iobaria, land of that one place that's cold and hates you. Where it's gonna be session 0. I got a cool character concept, so I'm really excited for that. Mondays, I am the Showbod who's Sobod, Clan Nasaravi, part of Team Forearms. Let's go! Team Forearms is currently administering the pain train to insects that are larger than your hand by several magnitudes. Yeah, aside from that, you can also catch me. That's other Fridays for Yakshas, where I am Domingo Frank Ordonez, the bad man who's trying to be better. And that is gonna be it for me, I think. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so.
All right, that's me. Oh,
All right.
and if you want me to run your games, my information's down in the doobly-doo. I am a mercenary GM, so you could have me, yes, me, run your games. Okay, sorry, continue.
All right, that just leaves Daniel.
Sorry, I was looking at the activity feed, and Malith102 followed us 6 hours ago, way before the stream, but I think only like a couple of us know who that is. Random, but you're muted, Mira.
Oh, cool. That's all
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah. Anyways, you caught me here playing Masahiro. Just awkward in a person. Just he's lighthearted. Oh, nice, awesome. He's lighthearted. He's honest. It's really hard for him to keep a secret like that. He's going to do his best because that's part of his job and his duty. But actually, I didn't take honest as an anxiety, so I don't have to like worry about it too much. But I like the fact that he is still a pretty honest person. You can catch me here tomorrow in lands of Abaria when we start session 0. Sorry, my mouth is feeling funny. You can also catch me on Wednesday as Gideon Sunborn, the ranger, strength-based ranger who is just trying to hunt down the biggest thing he can and then return to his tribe as true to his name as Gideon Sunborn, and finally marry his fiancée and settle down and lead the tribe to happiness and happy ever after. But you can also catch me on Thursdays, seeing an omen. About to do a heist. It's gonna be great. We're gonna blow a hole through the side of a building and steal a whole room. Totally, that's our plan. And then every other Friday, you can catch me here as Sin, the conspiracy theorist mechanic who has a mech that is definitely not being possessed by an AI that was created to destroy the world banking system. Nah. And we're gonna do nothing about nothing, something about nothing. We're gonna do something to nothing. Nothing's gonna happen to nothing. And
Nice.
that's me.
And that just brings it back to me. Hi ho, friendos. My name is Rowan, otherwise known as Nighthawk. Got me here today running Legend of the Five Rings, where we had a gamut of emotions. We went from eldritch horrors to fucking comedy duos to depression to conspiracy to fucking wacky, and then back to conspiracy for the end. You can also find me here every other Friday running Yakshas, where there tends to be more, one feeling, which is violence towards everything. That's what you do when you have a big stompy robot. You can also find me here on Saturdays, where I too will be in Lands of Funny Word, where I'll be playing a monk sorcerer, so that should be fun. You can also find me here on Mondays, where I'm in Fire Strike Shard verse 1337, LOL, where I play two characters who are also in a big robot, and that big robot's about to make a big hole so that they can drive it into the core of this weird bug planet and blow it up because we hate bugs. You can also find me here on Wednesdays and Over the Horizon, where, yes, maybe if we are lucky, we will be in the Superior system, because Wizards of the Coast is more like Wizards of the Cockheads. You can also find me here on Thursdays, where I am in New Amsterdam, where Cachette went sicko mode on some people last night. It's pretty fun. Kinder is for children, but disobedient children will not be spared the lash. That's...
Make sure that you are watching. Fucking hell.
Make sure that you are watching Thursdays. And I think that's a good segue to get us on out of here. So we could get on out of here with an R.I.P. Amy's feelings.
Oh.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Amy's
Feelings.
feelings.
Just gonna take it. Yeah, that's fine. Just take it.